Hey guys, it's Queenie Grace here today, and I am back with another video. I know it's been a really long time since I've uploaded, probably like 3-4 months to be exact. But last semester and this whole NCLEX journey has been so overwhelming and just so stressful. Like, I could not even pick up this camera and come in front of you guys, but now the dust has settled, so now we got a lot to catch up on. A lot has changed, so let's get into the video. So first of all, if this is your first time here, go ahead and like this video. Also, go ahead and subscribe. Join the Nurse Fam Bam. It's really fun to just be amongst your peers and go through it with other people who's going through the same thing as you. So go ahead and subscribe. So like I said before, a lot has changed. I am now an RN, BSN, whatever you want to say. I'm now a registered nurse, and I'm super happy and excited about it. I feel like it's done. Like, everything that, you know, the hard work that I've done and all the stressful nights, the crying, everything is all done. So that's why I kind of want to make this video about my NCLEX experience and just a little bit tips and tricks about the NCLEX. So let's get into it. So first of all, how could I skip my graduation? I graduated on September 7th of this year, 2018, and that was also my birthday. I turned 26. A lot of you guys asked how old I am. I am 26 years old, so I just turned 26. And I took my NCLEX about a month and a half after graduation. So I took my NCLEX on October 15th. I took Uworld for about 2 months, I believe, 60 days. But I wasn't really doing it. So I took a break, and then as soon as I came back from New York, which was a 2 weeks vacation, I started going in like every single day. Well, not every single day, Monday through Friday. I was in the library studying. I would do 75 questions a day. It was recommended that you do at least 100, 200, I heard, questions a day on Uworld. Sis, I cannot sit there and do all that, especially it wasn't like I was just doing straight 75 questions and moving on. I was actually studying while I was doing that. I was doing the 75 questions, and with each question I was going over each of the rationales, everything Uworld said, why this answer was wrong, why this was right, and any piece of information that they offered. I was reading it, I was taking notes. And yeah, so I could say for a good two weeks and a half I did study, real good studying. I didn't use any books, I didn't use any reviews, I didn't do Kaplan, Hers, Saunders, whatever. I did straight up questions. Also, I downloaded NCLEX Mastery app. I did about 200 questions on that. I felt like that was just like a little app for me to do anytime I was bored. I usually always pick up my phone, go down Instagram, Facebook, go play games on there. So I said anytime I pick it up and I find myself reaching for those apps, I'm going to go on that RN Mastery app and I'm going to do some questions. So that's what I did. So I'll do 5 questions, 10 questions, whatever my energy felt like doing. So, and I would do focus questions on those. So I'll really focus on pharmacology and cardiac, because those were like my 2 weakest things. So those what I really focused on. But as far as Uworld, I would recommend it. I feel like it really helped with knowing how to test, basically. The Uworld, you probably heard this already, is exactly like the NCLEX. It's formatted like the NCLEX. It's almost like you're at home in front of your computer screen when you're at the NCLEX site. I took my test and it was a lot. I can't go into detail, unfortunately. I would love to help you guys out and tell you, like, girl, this is gonna be on the test, this, that, but I can't. Unfortunately, it's against the law, and I ain't trying to get in trouble. I ain't about that life, okay? I didn't do 75 questions. I thought I would. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do 75 questions. No. When it passed 75 questions, I was like, okay, all right, let's keep going. So I kept going. Once it hit 80, I was like, all right, let's keep going. It hit 90, it hit 100. Once it hit 110, I was like, oh my God, what is going on with me? So I just took a break. I rose my hand up. The lady came, because everything is supervised. They have to escort you in and escort you out. So I raised my hand, she escorted me out, and I used the restroom, went, and I just said a little prayer to God, because I felt myself getting exhausted during that exam. Just looking at the screen, my eyes were burning, and just keep going tests and like question after question after question, and hoping that it could close off, just close off already. I prayed to God. I was like, God, I don't know how much more I can do with this. I don't think I can make it to 265. I really don't, because as you know, the minimum questions you can get is 75 questions and the max is 265. So at this point I was kind of freaking out. I know it's kind of early in the game, but I was kind of freaking out that I was going to get that 265. So after I kind of recuperated, took a deep breath, went back in there, and I was like, all right, let's do this. Let's just get this test over with. So it kept going, and right around 120, I would want to say 124, yeah, it just cut off on me. And legit, I'm just looking at the screen like, okay, what just happened? Like, does this mean I did good? Does this mean what just happened? After the test, I was freaking out, you guys, but I felt good. But I still was nervous, because I felt like the only way that I could know that I did really good on this exam was if I hit 75 questions and it cut off. But it ended at 124, so I was kind of freaking out, but I felt like I was doing good. So I drove home, and as soon as I got home, my nurse bestie called me, and she was like, how was it? So I told her. She was like, well, did you try the trick? I was like, I'm scared to do the trick. She was like, try it, it worked for me. So the trick is the Pearson view trick. So what happened is that you go in and you act like you're re-registering for the exam, but you don't put your real credit card number, so in case it does go through, it doesn't charge your card. So you put all that in, and when it goes to the payment, you put that fake credit card information, and once you hit submit, if it still lets you process the payment, or if it says like your card declined, whatever, and it tried to process it, that meant you failed. But if it didn't even bother processing your card and it gives you a notification like this, like it gave me, that means you passed. So I was kind of excited. It kind of made me feel better. It lessened my anxiety a little bit, because everyone was saying, oh my God, this works. I researched it. Everyone was saying it works, it works, it works, it works, it works. So I was like, okay, I passed this. I passed it. So that next morning, I know some people say it takes a month and you can do the quick results or whatnot, but with my board of nursing, I just went on there. I didn't find out from Pearson View. I found out from my board of nursing, and I went on there and it said pass, and I was elated, guys. I could not believe it. I didn't think I was going to be this amped up for being a registered nurse, but I am. Like the shirt says, guys, I earned it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I earned it. And it says not given. So yeah, that's my shirt. That's my celebration shirt, and I'm just truly excited about it. I can't wait to start working. Now I've been applying. I would love to be a mother baby nurse, or a labor and delivery nurse, or anything in maternity, women's health, NICU, but unfortunately down here, I live in South Florida, it's kind of hard. So I'm kind of thinking about actually applying elsewhere, like outside of Florida, or even outside of South Florida, if I don't want to actually move out of Florida. I don't know. I don't know. Was the NCLEX easy? If you know the material, you got it. okay? You've got it. Ding ding ding. NCLEX advice: it's always good to take the test when your brain is most active. So if you're a morning person, then take it in the morning. If you're not a morning person, then take it later on during the day. Another tip: don't wear any jewelry or anything like that. They made me even, these are the exact stud earrings that I wore on the NCLEX, and they made me take this off. I know they said don't bring any water bottles, jewelry, or anything like that, but I didn't know they was going to do something about these little stud earrings. So yeah, just don't even bother with anything. If you're about to take it and you're watching this video just to lessen your anxiety, it's about people who take it the first time. It's about an 89% pass rate the last time I checked. So it's really small, about 11-10% of people fail the first time. So your chances of passing are greater. And think about it this way: the NCLEX is giving you 265 chances to prove that you're a competent nurse, okay? Each question, I felt like it was giving me a chance to show that yes, I am competent. And trust me, you are. You can do this. Don't worry about it. You went through 2 years of nursing school, 2 years of studying. You got it, okay? So don't even be nervous. Don't even be scared. Just take a deep breath. Whenever you feel like you're ready, and you feel like you retained or you studied all that you could study, take the test. Okay guys, so that basically wraps up this video. I hope you guys really liked it and enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't all over the place like how I felt it was. Once I edit it, I'll see. But like I said, always, I hope this helped one of you guys out there, my fellow peers, my fellow nursing, well, I'm not a nursing student anymore, but I'm still here to help. I love the questions. I love to help. Of course, I have more videos to do because I've seen a lot of you guys ask me some really good questions and some things that you were kind of curious on, and I'm definitely going to do a next video, a Q&A video basically. So yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.